I mean, it is that season where every politician is asking for money. We're like 50 days away from the midterms. I mean, I don't blame them, just to be clear, to be fair, but it's like we're at this point, we're so inundated with emails. And now I think if you've ever given your number out, text messages, and I'm wondering how much or how often people actually give money, simply because they know even if they want to, they probably realize if you give $5 here, you're about to get 7,000 more emails. And I'm not sure if it's working.
Well, it must be to some extent. It's just not working on us, like our demographic of sort of online, where we are in terms of having resources. But I think that like there's a certain demographic of not so online people who are just like, oh, the Democrats really are in trouble. Nancy Pelosi specifically told me so. I want to help. What can I do? I will sell my old tea doilies, and here I'll send them $20 immediately. Like I think that it does seem to work with a certain demographic, but. Sorry, I'm very chatty at the moment. But the thing that I have been finding is I don't know why this is, but somehow my number has been sold with my dad and my brother's name attached to it. And my dad in particular, my brother less so, but my dad in particular, he was a Republican his whole life until Trump, basically. And now I think he just feels homeless. I don't think he would even say he's a Democrat. He just doesn't like Trump and he doesn't like those guys. But so the Republicans, they have his information. They're coming at him constantly, but I'm now getting the texts. So I'm getting the like, hey, Mike. And so I'm getting both of them at the same time. Like Nancy Pelosi's hitting me up and Herschel Walker's hitting my dad up. And it's fascinating to see like instantly as my phone's going off. I mean, the most fascinating thing is, right, I'm not getting any text from anyone I know. But, my phone is buzzing a lot. And it's just these people. And the Dems are very like, we're getting outmatched and we're down in the dumps and we need help. It's very like, we're drowning. Please lend us a hand. It's like appeals for empathy and like, oh gosh, you wouldn't want us to just like, I'm surprised I haven't gotten a text yet from the Democrats that's just like a dog with giant eyes that's just staring at you, just sort of like, oh, and it's just like, oh, this dog we have to pay the guy to stop beating the dog. Please spare this poor dog. They're that kind of appeals. The Republicans.
I actually got an email from Jamie Raskin that said, Pete, please help or your dog will die, which I thought was really
that's just
really
Jamie.
Desperate,
that's just Jamie. That's just how he is. Yeah.
That's
I don't think that was part of their strategy. He just literally has your dog, Pete.